What is up, everybody? This is my second episode of DJ Sports Play, and today we will be discussing the 8:30 matchup that is going on today between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's all come down to this. This is for the AFC North. Whoever wins will go on and advance into the first round of playoffs. The loser will sadly be heading to Cancun and packing their bags. So let's get into it. So first off, I'll be talking about Lamar Jackson returning. Obviously, he had a back contusion that was affecting him badly, so he couldn't play last week against Green Bay. But this week he is back. He's had a full week of practice, no injury designation, so Lamar Jackson should be ready to go against the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight. And as for TJ Watt, he is also returning because he was dealing with a lung injury. It was affecting him really bad. He had to get surgery for it. He was limited earlier on in the week, but a couple of days ago he had a full practice, so he should be ready to go for the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is a huge upgrade from what they had because TJ Watt is a former Defensive Player of the Year. He gives the Steelers much needed pass rush to affect the quarterback and how the Baltimore Ravens want to run plays. So yeah, I think it's key for the Steelers to get him back. And here are my three keys to win. I feel like we definitely have to do what we did last game. We have to feed Derrick Henry the ball, give him 30 plus carries, make sure we control time of possession. I feel like if we can do that, we'll win the game. Also, I feel like we have to play better defense because last game we let Malik Willis throw for 300 yards, and that isn't a good recipe for success at all if you want to win games. And for my third and final key, I feel like we have to stop the run and play man coverage. Because if we stop the run, it makes the Steelers one-dimensional, and they don't have DK Metcalf. So DK Metcalf was definitely affecting us last time on defense. He had over 100 yards receiving, and he was giving our defense problems. So I feel like if Zach Orr just looks at what the Cleveland Browns did against the Steelers last week and plays up, I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to have trouble getting the ball out quick, and I feel like he's going to have a hard time of being as accurate as he was. As for John Harbaugh, I feel like his future could be on the line. I'm not completely sure yet if it is, but I feel like some Ravens are calling for him to be fired because I think they're just tired of it being the same old story. Oh, they go to the playoffs and then they either lose first or second round because they're not prepared enough. I feel like there's much on the line tonight because if we don't win this game against a weaker Steelers team that doesn't have DK and doesn't have the offense they did earlier on in the year, then it's gonna be a lot of questions asked like, why wasn't the defense able to stop a DK-less team? Or why wasn't the O-line blocking well? Why wasn't the team prepared? There's going to be a lot of questions asked if the Ravens don't win this game. But as for the Steelers side, there's going to be a lot of questions asked. Should Tomlin just part ways? I know Tomlin is a good coach. He's been there for 20 years. Harbaugh's been there for 19 years. So my question is for them, if the Steelers lose, is who's the new coach going to be if they do let Tomlin walk? Because Tomlin's built a culture there. He usually says standard is a standard. Usually the Steelers get to 9-8 and still find a way to like make the playoffs. But this year is different because the AFC North is wide open, and the whole AFC in total is wide open this year. Even on the NFC side, it's wide open. So there's going to be a lot of questions asked if the Steelers lose this game, and there's going to be a lot of questions asked if the Baltimore Ravens lose this game. As for the history, the Steelers got a number there. They have 37 wins, and only have 27 against them. So, of course, Steelers fans are going to say they own us, but I feel like the playoffs is a different story. If the Steelers do make the playoffs, they're going to either have to face Houston or Buffalo. And if we make the playoffs, we're either going to have to face Houston or Buffalo. And honestly, I don't see how the Steelers are going to beat Houston. Houston has a great defense. CJ Stroud's been balling out. But also on the Steelers side, they have talent too. I'll give them their respect. They have talent too that they can keep it a game if the defense plays well on their side. But yeah, I feel like we have to give Derrick Henry the ball. If we give Derrick Henry the ball and he rushes for over 200 yards, we're going to win the game. That's the key to success. I feel like last week the offense found its identity running the ball. It was working well. The O-line was blocking well, opening up holes for Derrick Henry to run through and get first downs. I feel like on the Steelers side, they have to utilize Pat Freiermuth more. He's a good tight end for them. He usually is reliable when needed. I feel like they didn't utilize him well enough. They were passing him the ball in the fourth quarter last week against the Browns, like towards the end on the last possession, but they just tried testing Denzel Ward 3 times, and that didn't work. Denzel Ward is one of the best cornerbacks in the league. If you're going to test someone, you got to test one of the other corners or safeties because Denzel Ward was not going for that. They tried him 3 times with MVS, and it's not like the MVS is terrible. It's just he's not DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf he's strong, he's tall, he has that jump ball ability to make plays. So I feel like it's going to be a challenge for the Steelers to get a passing game going. They're going to have to pass to their team MVP, Kenneth Gainwell. I feel like he's been balling out for them lately. And for us, I feel like we're just going to have to chew clock and stick to our identity, which is running the football. I know Lamar's going to pass, so we have to execute on that end too. But I feel like our identity is lining up in I formation, putting Ricard in the backfield and having Derrick run behind his blocks. So yeah, this is basically another short little episode with DJ Sports Play. Make sure to subscribe to my Instagram, which is at DJ Sports Play. Also, like, comment, subscribe on my YouTube video, which is also DJ Sports Play. Type it in. It has the DJ Sports Play logo on the back with the sports balls, and it has my name. It's a black background. It's orange and purple. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications. And yeah, this is Darren with DJ Sports Play, and I'm signing out.